the Phillies still have stuff to play for.
Yep.
For Christopher Sanchez, it's the second to last start for him before he starts Game 1 of the National League Division Series.
Christopher Sanchez is as good as anyone in baseball, and to move him up to the ace of the staff now, start Game 1 of the postseason, nothing more you can ask from that young man, what he's done this year.
It's been a solid season, 13-5 with a 2.66 ERA. He actually left his last game on the winning side despite allowing 4 earned runs. Phillies couldn't hold it, but then wound up winning it.
Yeah, he pulled a Jesus Luzardo.
Yeah, he did.
Runs early and then nothing. So he has been absolutely fantastic, Tom.
Sanchez is set to see Otto Lopez.
Swing and a miss. Back-to-back changeups. One away.
One left.
It is strikeout number 199 for Christopher.
2 away now for Connor Norby.
Over to third. Nice play by Bohm. Little pirouette in time to first. And the side is retired. 15 pitches for Christopher Sanchez. No runs. No hits. A man left.
On the mound for the Marlins, making his return. He's got a cranky elbow, trying to pitch through it. Eddie Cabrera, 25th start of the season, his 8th career start against the Phillies.
One gone. That'll bring up Kyle Schwarber.
Ball and 2 strikes to Schwarber. And a high fly ball to deep right field. It is a towering shot, and it is
Good
gone! Off the front of the second deck. Kyle Schwarber's 54th home run of the year, and he crushed it.
First Philly to have 130 runs batted in a season since Ryan Howard in 09. That'll be down for a base hit, go all the way to the wall. Marsh on his way into second base. He'll be there with a 2-out double.
Here's JT Realmuto. And he bounces one up the middle. Otto's got it. Sets his feet, fires, inning over. A run, 2 hits, 1 man left on base, 1-0 Philly after 1.
An opposite field single for Eric Wagaman, and he is a 2-out base runner for the Fish. Here in the road second. For the first time in 5 months, Griffin Conine is in the Marlins lineup.
Swing and a miss, he does. Strikeout number 200 in the season for Christopher Sanchez. He reaches 200 for the first time in his career, and that wraps up this second inning.
Bottom 2, here's Max Kepler. Driven to right, pretty deep. Dane Myers going back, can't make the catch. Dane is hurt on the warning track, and he is in a lot of pain, and immediately Jacob Marcy calls for a trainer. And it just got very quiet here at Citizens Bank Park.
It's a chain link fence out there protecting that scoreboard, and he might have got a spike caught in that chain link.
Whatever it was, even to the naked eye, it didn't look good immediately, and he knew something was wrong right away. In agony out there on the warning track, and they're going to call for a cart, and it's going to get him out of here in a hurry. Good for the Phillies here to get this cart out here in a hurry to get Dane out of here.
Oh, by the look on his face, that's tough. Yeah, it's tough to see anyone get injured, especially when only 6 ball games, and as hard as Dane Myers has played this year.
I'll tell you what they're also doing. They're going so slowly. They've actually got a towel wrapped around his right leg as well. So that's very hard to see. And we send our very best to Dane Myers. Ground ball towards third. They might go to third. They will, and they'll get the runner. Nice play by Otto Lopez, and not a very good base running situation there for Max Kepler.
And here is the 2025 Paul Owens Award winner for Offensive Player of the Year in the Phillies farm system. Shoots that one the opposite way. Going back, it is gone! Right on cue! Opposite field, 2-run home run. Otto Kemp, his 7th of the year in the big leagues. 3-0 Phils. Ball is jumping.
That's huge, too. 2 outs. He got some power that way.
And there are 2 men gone.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Third strikeout for Christopher. 12 pitches. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll head to the bottom of the third.
Kyle Schwarber will lead things off for the Phillies here in the bottom of the 3rd inning.
Next pitch, that a called 3rd strike. Curveball on the upper outside edge. Schwarber doesn't love it. The K-zone loves it. And our new ABS challenge system next year would confirm that cabbie strikeout. There's 1 man gone.
JT struggling of late. He did have a hit in 3 straight over the weekend.
And the inning is over. 2 strikeouts, a walk and a stolen base. Still 3-0 Philly after 3.
With 1 away, it'll be Connor Norby, who bounced out to third.
Swing and a miss. He got him. Norby's down on strikes. 2 outs, 4 strikeouts.
And it's a 2-out double for Heriberto Hernandez.
Oh, and all of a sudden the Marlins have a guy in scoring position. Actually, something that they've been really good, especially in the last 11 games. Marlins with runners in scoring position and 2 outs have a .320 batting average as a team.
Back toward the middle, waiting for it is Weston Wilson. And the inning is over. 13 pitches, no runs, 1 hit, a man left. 3-0 Phillies.
There's Weston Wilson.
Oh, that's a high chopper that gets over the head of Norby. And headed towards second is Wilson. Throw coming in. He is out by a mile.
Well, this is a single all the way. Again, I don't understand what they're doing here. The base running mistake at third, and that was not even close to being a double, but you're going to try it anyway, and you were thrown out by a mile.
He almost got in.
Yeah, a little swim move.
Jeez, that was close.
There's Stott.
Might have gone. Yes, he did. That's a strikeout for Cabrera. And he had Bryson Stott tied up in knots in the fourth.
And now it's Javier Sanoja again. Javi took the place of Dane Myers.
0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Sanoja gone on 3 pitches. There's strikeout number 5 on the night for Christopher Sanchez, who's got 5 scoreless under his belt thus far. We're going to the bottom of the 5th. 3-0 Phillies. Here's Alec Bohm, who's 0 for 2 on the night.
Oh, he caught it. Whoa, baby, 105 off the bat. Look what I found. Tyler Phillips, and the inning is over. And he just chucked the ball towards the Phillies dugout.
He flips it back, and it goes over toward the Phillies dugout and goes right toward Alec.
Yeah, Alex saying, did he throw the ball at me?
Quickly, and I don't think Tyler Phillips meant any harm because he knows a lot of those guys. So there's no beef there. He's such a firecracker. I don't think he really knows what he's doing half the time.
Yeah, I don't think so either. And I was going to say maybe it looked like he was just throwing it to the mound.
Otto Lopez, who had struggled against Christopher Sanchez, loops a leadoff single into left center to open the 6th.
Here's Augustine Ramirez.
Bouncer back toward the middle. Diving stop by Stott. Flips to second for 1. And that's all they'll get. Excellent play by Bryson Stott.
Yeah, it's a great play by Bryson. You know, we talked about Bryce could play anywhere up the middle and be as good as anyone on the field at it. Boy, you wonder if Weston would have thrown that ball regardless with Lopez rounding the base if they'd have called interference on it.
Fly ball center field, not deep. Bader's there. Somebody forgot the outs. Ramirez is going to get doubled up. He just kept on going, caught between second and third.
This is a disaster. Augustine Ramirez had no idea how many outs there were.
And there's 1 man gone for Heriberto Hernandez.
Swing and a miss. 6 strikeouts. Ho home a 96-mile-an-hour sinker.
2 gone here. Xavier Edwards, the batter.
Softly to second base, charging Wilson. And the inning is over. Boy, another solid inning in a solid game in a solid year for Christopher Sanchez. David Robertson will begin the top of the 8th inning.
It's Griffin Conine, maybe a more fair shake at this for Griff with the righty on the mound. Conine high in the air, deep to right field. In his return to Philadelphia, Griffin Conine goes deep for the 2nd time this season. This is a day he thought he'd never see again, and he's made it a 3-1 game. How about that? How good does that feel?
Number 2 on the year, and his last game was April 19th, right here in Philadelphia. How about that?
Look at the smile. How good did that feel?
1-2. That one line into left field. That is in for a base hit. Otto Lopez aboard with a 2-out single.
And all of a sudden, the Marlins will have the tying man coming to the plate in the form of Augustine Ramirez, but they're going to pull him back for Liam Hicks. He's lined out towards the gap in left center field, down for a base hit. Otto Lopez is on his way to third. He'll stop there. Oh, here he comes, coming towards the plate, and the throw is not in time. An error has led to the 2nd run of the ball game for the Marlins, who are now within 1 here in the 8th inning. The throw from Bader in center field got away out near the second base bag.
A really good aggressive heads-up base running by Lopez. Ball gets away. This team does not give up.
No, they do not.
Well, we're going to the 9th inning. The Phillies with a 1-run lead here to start the night, as Joan Duran will take over on the mound for the Phils.
It has come down to the 9th inning and a 1-run affair.
Here's Heriberto Hernandez.
Ooh, that got a piece of JT. Watch that hand. That foul ball got his throwing hand.
Yeah, he's got it by the shin. Oh no! Looks like he got him right in the knuckle. I mean, he had it almost behind him. They're asking, does this hurt? Does this hurt? He's shaking his hand. shaking his head no, but never trust a player, Tom.
That was 93 off the bat.
Yeah, we will lie in a heartbeat. Looked like he said, I'm all right. But...
All right, back at it.
Duran's 0-2 is launched high in the air out to left. Marsh is back at the track, at the wall. It is gone. We are tied at 3. Heriberto Hernandez takes the defibrillator to the Miami Marlins.
101 mile-an-hour fastball that comes in. It was center cut. Hernandez hits it 108 miles an hour. It goes 380 feet to tie this ball game, and this crowd is stunned.
Xavier Edwards.
Slow bouncer. Left side, tough play for stop. Long throw to first, not in time. And now the go-ahead run is at first. And now Edwards is at second with 2 away for Griffin Conine.
Out to center. Bader, he's there. It was toward the end of the bat, so Bader waits for it, makes the catch. The inning is over. So the Marlins have tied it up on the home run by Hernandez. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th inning. JT set to lead things off for the Phils.
Marchand hitting for JT.
It's not a great sign that Rafael is going to pinch hit. Line drive toward the middle. Base hit for Marchand. And the winning run is aboard for the Phils. Now they're going to put the tarp on the field. Gosh, if you're the Marlins, you just used a pitcher here. I mean, I know you can't always predict the weather, but shoot.
Didn't see this coming.
No, the grounds crew getting the tarp on the field as quickly as possible. Hopefully this isn't a long one. It's a big cell. A lot of it is to the north of us, depending on which way it's going.
Well, the tarp is off the field here at Citizens Bank Park. We're in the bottom of the 9th with a man at first and a tie game with nobody out. So they've taken the tarp off the field. Everything has drained out and right center. Swung on and missed. Got him with a cutter. And there's 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. And here comes Bryson Stott. Jammed him. Shallow center. Marcy's coming on. He makes the catch. Well, they can't win it, but they sure can take the lead when we return. And the Marlins have first and third with 1 out. And the batter will be Liam Hicks. There's a broken bat base hit into right field. Conine will score. Troy Johnston goes first to third. And the Marlins have a 4-3 lead. It's as big as they come right there.
Outstanding at bat.
And here's where you want to tack on. Here's Marcy. Shoots one towards the left side. A little flip to second. They got the out there, but a run will score. And the Marlins lead 5-3. That is a beautiful play by Alec Boehm. That was more like a shot you'd see on a pool table, and it was good enough to drive in the second run of the inning.
Well, that was his big 2 runs for the Marlins here in the top of the 10th.
Yeah, in the snap of your fingers, there's 2 out here in the bottom of the 10th.
Kyle Schwarber's going to be walked intentionally, so Boehm will have to hustle up. Oh, they're going to pinch run Garrett Stubbs.
Now the winning run is at the plate.
I mean, what a risk we've got here.
Line drive out towards center field. Marcy coming in. He's not going to get it. He'll drop in for a hit. Stott will score. It's a 1-run game. Alec, the 288 hitter with runners in scoring position, comes through there. Castellanos is going to be called on the pinch hit with runners at first and second and 2 outs here in the bottom of the 10th inning. Josh Simpson is the new pitcher. It's his 29th game. 3-2, the runners go. Pitch is lined it to left. Base hit it to left center field. 1 run is in. Boehm goes to third. RBI game-tying single for Nick Castellanos. It's a 5-5 game.
And the move to ultimately intentionally walk Kyle Schwarber and put the tying run at first has backfired on the Marlins. Here's Marchand. He could win it. Swing and a miss, and the inning is over. But the Phillies tie it here in the bottom of the 10th. Here's Heriberto Hernandez. Oh, he hit Trevino, and it rolls over towards third, barehanded by Boehm. No play at first. Fortunately for Trevino, that ball was not off of his bat at 100 miles an hour. In fact, it was off the end at 81. All right, here's Xavier Edwards with first and third and nobody out. Line drive to right field. Castellanos is going over. He slides and he makes the catch. Here comes Norby from third. Throw coming in towards second is cut off. And that's a sacrifice fly for Xavier Edwards. Marlins back on top in their 11th, 6-5. And again, the Marlins are 1 out away from winning.
Now Bryson Stott's coming up.
Little dribbler. Simpson's got it. Spins, fires. Ball game over. 7 in a row, and the Marlins are now 77-80.
Their playoff hopes remain alive here in South Philadelphia with an 11-inning, 6-5 victory over the Phillies.